The SRO began his investigation. He asked the guy why he was there. And during that conversation, the male did not make any threats towards any of the school staff, didn't say that he wanted to hurt himself, didn't say he wanted to hurt others. But his manner and his demeanor just seemed odd. And the SRO checked this individual for weapons and found none, found no illegal contraband on him whatsoever. But in the person's account for why he was there, a 25-year-old male, he was later identified as Justin Matthew Beaumont from Glen Burnie. Mr. Beaumont indicated that he was a former student at the school. And in some of his accounts for while he was at the school, he indicated that he had been bullied at a period of time at the school when he attended in approximately 2001 to 2002, in that time frame, many years ago. And he made some inquiries about the school's security procedures, and he talked very briefly about his own military experience. There were no other criminal violations noted in him being there other than a misdemeanor trespassing offense. And the SRO took it one step further to check the suspect's car for potential weapons, drugs, other contraband, and none were found. One thing that was concerning, however, was in the back seat of the vehicle, there was a soft holster for a handgun, among other disordered belongings in the car. And the suspect's account for why that holster might be there was plausible. There was no ammunition found, there was no other weapons found. But it just was very, very odd. Because there was nothing else criminal that was going on at the time, Mr. Beaumont was charged with trespassing on posted property, and he was later released. But basically, in light of everything that's been going on throughout our country and all the experiences that we've seen from our colleagues throughout the nation, I became aware of this incident and immediately contacted Colonel Tolliver to brief him on what had transpired. Colonel Tolliver, quite frankly, is a leader in innovative and very aggressive, diligent investigation of school-based issues. Giving credit where it's due, he was the catalyst behind our school-based application, our smartphone application, that garnered national attention and attention throughout now the world. We're very fortunate that Colonel Tolliver immediately saw the potential seriousness of what looked like, on its surface, a trespassing event and what could have been something else. And he directed all the police department's resources to immediately investigate the circumstances before Mr. Beaumont arrived at the school. Northern District detectives later learned in their investigation that Mr. Beaumont's the lawfully registered owner of several firearms,